All right, lesson 15. So we're here. I'm gonna arm drag to the back, just very quickly, move to here. Now, instead of taking him down like a normal person, I'm gonna go for a leg lock entry. Now, why might you want to do something like this? Well, maybe you're down on points, maybe you're in a submission only match and your goal isn't really to take your partner down, but to actually just submit them and win, right? Those are the situations in which I would do something like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass one leg in front of his legs, right? And then cut my body to the outside. So I'm gonna sit to this side as I cut this leg through and then throw that leg all the way over here, right? And then kick down, just like this, okay? And I land right in the heel hook. So I'm gonna finish that heel hook, right? One. Now, this time, he's gonna cross his feet. So after you teach that takedown, the next thing you're gonna do is you're going to attack the 50-50. So let's move position so we can get in view. So there are two defenses that people are gonna do. They're either gonna cross ankle to ankle or they're gonna triangle, right? Just like this. Now, we're gonna start with the ankle to ankle. When he goes ankle to ankle, I take my cross-side hand, I reach, and I grab his heel, just like this. My secondary hand is gonna get a C grip on his big toe, and I'm just gonna push-pull. Just like that, bring this up into my armpit, cup this arm underneath for my mega heel hook grip, and then I start turning to this side, right? I'm loosening it as I fall, obviously I don't wanna hurt Gabriel, and now I just slowly crunch, and there's my finish, okay? So, that's what we do if they go ankle to ankle. Now, if he triangles, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going to pass my arm underneath the leg, sit back, get my head on top of the toes, just like this. Now my cross-side hand reaches, and I grab the heel. And I'm just going to push my head back into the toes as I pull the heel across. And it turns into a toe hold, okay? Now, this is a weaker toe hold than the one I'm gonna do next, right? Let's say, I'm extending it as far as I can and it's not working, he's not getting submitted. Maybe he's got a really flexible foot. So I'm gonna pass this across to the middle now, and now I go underneath his calf here, my other arm comes on top, I gable grip, and then I twist in. So I push my chest in, twist my elbows, right? You just tap yourself. All right, there you go. So I twist just like that, right? This is called a corkscrew toe hold. It's a very, very strong toe hold, right? So let's go over that whole sequence again. So we're here, we're gonna arm drag to get to our rear body lock. Now, I'm gonna sit through, kick through, right? And then immediately catch the heel for my first heel hook. I finish, right? Obviously, I make sure I do it with control. I don't wanna injure my partner. Now he's gonna cross his ankles, just like that, okay? So, reach through, grab the heel, fingers on, C grip on the big toe, push, pull, catch, finish here. Now he triangles, so I go underneath. Head goes to the top of the toes, grab the foot, push my head back, pull this heel across. There's my finish one. Now you notice I had to go pretty far into that extension. This is a weaker toe hold than the next one. So I pull this across, this arm comes underneath. I bring this forearm on the top of his foot, not on his toes, but just on the top of his foot here. And now I crunch, and there's my toe hold there. So
show them because I don't know if they can see it.
Well, yeah. So again, when I pass this across, this arm goes underneath, go forearm on top of the foot, and then crunch, just like that. So there you go. That's your whole series. So when it comes to drills, what drills are you going to do? So the first one is going to be just a normal takedown drill, right? Since we're getting to the rear body lock position, we're just going to do a normal takedown drill, 5 minutes. Each person is trying to take the other person down. Second drill you're going to do is you're going to start from 50-50, okay? Now, both people have the goal of submitting the other person, okay? That's the only way you can win. You can transition to any other dominant lace entanglement, right? But keep it within the leg lock game, okay? So I want you guys actually trying to submit each other from leg entanglements, right? Don't turn it into a guard pass or anything like that, okay? Now, second round of drilling, you're going to start from 50-50, and you can do any submission or a guard pass, right? So now the win conditions have changed. So you can win by submitting your opponent. You can also win by getting out of 50-50 and just passing your opponent's guard, right? So if you pass your opponent's guard, you win. If you hit any other kind of upper body submission, you also win. The last drill is going to be our seated leg pummel, right? So that's when Gabriel and I are sitting in front of each other, right? And we're just trying to leg lock each other, okay? Only leg locks. We're not allowed to come up to the knees. We're not allowed to hide our legs behind each other, right? Nothing silly like that. The goal is to actually work through your leg locks and work your leg pummeling so you can get better at escaping and defending laces. So those are the 4 drills, 5 minutes each, and that's less than, I think 15. Yeah, so that's less than 15. Thanks, guys.